Just call 1-800 what's happening, and we'll beat their ass for you. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new stream. How are y'all doing this afternoon / evening? It's time to get back on the Pokemon Odyssey grind. So last time, we completed the 5th and 6th stratum. So now we're currently in the middle of the 7th stratum. We're in the final part, so part 4 seems to be the final part of this game, so we're definitely getting close to endgame. And I can't wait to see how things wrap up for this story. And like what final fights I have to do, because I've been really enjoying this, as you can see with the multiple streams I've done for it in a row. Not entirely intentional though, as I did try to play Milty Blood last week, and then that didn't work. And then Mountain ended up being a whole lot of nothing, so I just continued Odyssey instead. Well, let us continue. Alright, real check. Let me see if the volume's fine on this. Yes, it is. Anyway. Here we are. Now we just have to... What? You idiot! Do you have any idea what you've just done? Oh boy, we just started and someone's already pissed. Who would have ever imagined that deep within the labyrinth lay a primordial horror? But you don't seem all that surprised, Professor Rennek. Well, there's a reason for that, but I don't wanna. Of course, it doesn't surprise us anymore. We're used to it. Did you know that Professor Rennek has traveled through time? Oh, and he even prevented a natural disaster. And then there was that one time when... Annette! Yo, time traveler? What? No more. Okay. Hell yeah, more Odyssey. Hey, welcome, Smasa. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing alright. Wait, did you just say that Rennek traveled through... Oh, don't worry about it. We'll resume this conversation never. But never! Ouch. Alright, let me heal up. Now let me go find Guttrun. Is that Brody? You had one job and you failed miserably. How's that even possible? Me deepest apology. Vanish from my sight before I turn your large intestine into a plate of spaghetti. We didn't sign up for this! Ugh, anyway. You must be the blessed child Manu told me about. Blessed child? What are you talking about? I'm talking about your healing abilities, of course. I want to know everything about them. How do they work? What's the principle behind them? Can they heal every disease? Sorry to interrupt you, but we're in a hurry and... Oh, I'm in a hurry too, you know. We need you in perfect shape for what's ahead. And to do that, Ethan needs to improve his healing abilities. And you, Nyx, need to learn how to switch to your abyssal form. How? Who do you think I am? So, you already know everything. Yeah, more or less. It's hard for me to believe certain things, but after hearing Manu and Darius' stories... You've met my father? Where is he? He went to the porcelain temple together with Rocky. He said he needed to prepare some sort of ritual. Oh, speaking of which, Nyx, would you be so kind as to pick some Amaranthus flowers? Although toxic to humans, it appears to have invigorating properties for the Abyssals, at least according to your father. Darius wants you to drink a concoction made from that flower, and it would be ready by now. If someone hadn't broken the test tube. I done said I'd be sorry. Shush. Guttrun? Oh, whoopsie. In any case, you can find that flower in the porcelain cave. It's just behind the lab. In the meantime, I'll try to help Ethan understand his powers. Who knows? Maybe a doctor of my caliber could lend you a hand. I hope so. Nyx, can I come with you? Yeah, sure. Is everything alright? Affirmative. I have to take care of some things. Don't worry about me. If you say so. Alright, let's go pick up some flowers. So anyway, how you doing today, Samasa? What's up? No, not this way. Oh, cave's right here. And of course, let me move the max repels up. I'm probably gonna need to buy more of these soon before we enter the final stage of the game. Olympia, is everything okay? You seem pretty down. There's a massive stele nearby. Objective, follow me. Follow me, set me free. Trust me and you and me, and we'll escape from the city. What is this place? This is where my companions rest for eternity. I want to see them one last time before the final battle. I can introduce you to them, if you'd like. If they're so important to you, then yes, I'd like to meet them. Follow me. Alright, we gotta meet Olympia's family. This is Artemis. As sweet as she is, deadly for shot. She rode her loyal Stantler and never missed her mark. She was the one who taught me that Pokemon can be our friends too. Without her, I never would have met Mawile. Holy shit, she's actually talking like a normal human being. Now line up your shot carefully. Adjust your shooting angle 10 degrees upward. Query, like this? That's perfect. Now shoot! I'll give it 7 points out of 10. A little too much water. There's still room for improvement. Thanks, executed. Let's proceed further. Oh. Oh, there's no more music. Yeah, this shit's serious now. Apollo, Artemis's brother. He cared more about his appearance than training, but when it came to a fight, he never hesitated. Every now and then, I could still hear him boast about his beauty. La-di-da, la-la-la. Query started. What are you doing? Oh, is that you, Olympia? Behold, I am making myself look magnificent. Beauty and self-maintenance, irrelevant. Primary objective, eliminate the abyssals. Oh dear Olympia, how pitiful. You seriously need to find yourself a hobby. Otherwise, what will you do once the war is over? What purpose will our existence serve? Don't you have something you'd like to do? Something I'd like to do. Maybe I should have listened to you. Well, Olympia, it's gonna be your time to find your resolve soon. Hestia, carefree yet always aware of the warmth she brings to others. She was like a big sister to me. She taught me the true meaning of friendship and family. Olympia! Olympia! There you are! I've got something I need to show you. What is the situation, Hestia? Are the abyssals initiating an attack? No, nothing like that, you silly. Just look at what I found outside the city. A Wooper? Hey, look, she got you a friend. A little fun boy. That's right. It was all alone and terrified, so I decided to bring it here. But you can't tell anyone, okay? Can I trust you, my dear friend? Definition query? What is the meaning of the word friend? A friend is someone you can count on. Someone who respects you, who stands by you. Someone who shares your laughter and offers comfort when you're feeling down. Are we classified as friends? Of course, Olympia. Why else would I have shared the secret with you? Understood. Thank you for providing clarification on the meaning of this word. You're welcome. Nothing will bring her back. Real quick, is this a mining point? No, none of these are. Well, it would have said so on the thing. This just shows you the scene again. Next up, Hermes. He had a deep love for reading books from the surface. More than anything, he longed to visit the places brought to life in the stories he cherished. I will never fall savage again. This sword I denounce and forsake. I plead for forgiveness, for I was but a fool. So saying, the young man hurled the sword to the ground, snapping it. Seeing this, the Pokemon disappeared to a place beyond seeing. Hermes, what text are you processing? Oh, this? It's a tale of the swordsman who regrets his actions after encountering our Pokemon. It's truly captivating. Just check it out. What is the functional objective of consuming textual data? There's no specific reason. I do it purely for my own enjoyment. However, sometimes escaping reality is the only way to silence the thoughts that hurt you. It's wise never to underestimate the pain we carry. Enjoyment? Pain? Please, define the parameters of these words. How about I explain it to you through a story? Come on, let's dive into this book together. Now I understand their meaning, Hermes. Here lies Demeter. Oh yes, I was thinking that Aggron is rock fighting. That's a really good type offensively. Yeah, like that makes a damn good. Yeah, that makes a damn good type because like rock and fighting both counter a lot of different types. Plus, that has a decent amount of like resistances. It does still have a lot of weaknesses because of rock, but you know, it helps that Aggron is very high in defenses. She loved nurturing plants, even though she couldn't eat their fruits. And she was a mother figure to all of us. You must be more careful in battle, Olympia. I couldn't bear it if anything ever happened to you. Demeter, why do you allocate concern for me? Isn't it obvious? I don't want to lose you, my dear. It would feel as if my own daughter were taken away from me. Daughter? Logical inconsistency detected. No biological relation established. Oh, you fool. It's not just about the blood ties. I'm sure that one day you'll understand. Mother. Now she gets it. I think... you know what I could do? I could probably keep that Aggron around as like a backup fighter in case I ever need to switch up the team. In the same way that I still have the Plusle in the box, and since I have the level candy, I can always like get it caught up to speed if needed. Through diplomacy. You were right. An Abyssal had finally chosen the side of us. If only you were here to see it for yourself. Dang, girl, you got one big family. This is Dionysus. Among us all, he was the fiercest opponent of war. He was convinced that dances, songs, and feasts could mend any conflict. He was quite the character. Dance, sing, and drink your fill. This grand feast is yours, young Yggdras. Revel in it while it lasts. Oh-ho! Query, what is the purpose of this celebration? Oh, young Olympia, does there need to be a reason? Come on, let loose and dance with the others. Statement, celebration is illogical. The war remains unresolved. Then rejoice. You're still here, still standing. If that's not worth celebrating, what is? Query, should I execute a celebration protocol for my own existence? But of course, life is a fleeting gift. Cherish it, indulge in it, and make it your own, for you won't get another. The gift of life, you say? But can I truly claim to be alive? I don't know. You seem pretty alive to me. You definitely had a lot of emotion over the course of the story. Here lies Aphrodite, the most beautiful of all the Eek droids. She moved with grace and spoke with a voice as soothing as a lullaby. You couldn't help but notice her every time she passed by. Oh dear, Olympia, you're as clumsy as ever. You really must take better care of yourself, sweetheart. Designation Sweetheart is inaccurate. This unit possesses no heart. Additionally, self-maintenance lacks a defined purpose. Oh, Olympia, self-love is so important. If you don't treasure yourself, how can you ever share your heart with others? Query, what is the purpose of sharing my heart with others? Oh dear, that's just what living beings do. Embracing yourself and sharing your heart with others keeps loneliness far, far away. Assessing query, is solitude an undesirable state? Oh, Olympia, it truly is. But listen, even if one day you find yourself all alone, as long as you don't lose yourself, you'll always find the strength to keep going. Never forget that, my dear Olympia. Sharing my heart, you say? You know, you were right. Poseidon, the E-droid capable of gliding across water. Okay, I should have realized. I should have figured there'd be a lot of these guys, considering it's the 12 Olympians. His movements were as fluid as the waves themselves, swift and precise. Among us, Lamau, he was the fastest, both in body and in mind. So yeah! Chesto! Doria! Yeah, that's enough for today. Confirming activity. Are you currently undergoing a training routine? Yeah, you've been watching me this whole time, haven't you? Anyway, something on your mind? Affirmative. In query, have you developed additional attack protocols against the Abyssals? Well, not exactly. I've been focusing on maximizing my speed, just in case I need to rush in and help one of you when the time comes. Query, what is the purpose of this action? Isn't it obvious? Olympia, let me ask you something important. If you had to choose between saving someone you cherish or striking down your greatest enemy, which path would you take? Processing. Error. Unable to determine a definitive answer. Precisely. There's no way to know the right answer until the choice is upon you. But when that moment comes, you'll have to act without hesitation. If only I'd made a choice back then. Maybe we would all still be here. That's why you gotta never let the ops win. Ares, relentless, unstoppable, a force of sheer destruction. On the battlefield, he showed no mercy, not even to himself. 45, 46, 47... Query, specify the activity that you're currently performing, Ares. I'm keeping track of the fallen. 48, 49, 50. Purpose of this action, unknown. Requesting clarification. I count the lives I've taken in each battle, hoping the numbers will somehow justify the purpose of our mission. I no longer feel any remorse. I've become nothing but an empty shell, a mere instrument, only capable of following orders. I have no choice but to continue with this massacre. I am unable to process the reasoning behind this emotional state. War is a simple thing, Olympia. What comes after? That is hard. Perhaps one day you'll understand. Yeah, no, I gotta say, Smasa, like, this is definitely one of the more interesting Pokemon hacks that I've seen in quite a while. Like, of course, there was Super Mario Mon that I really enjoyed, but that one was more jokey and like on the side of like its writing was more akin to like other Mario RPGs. That's what it felt like. It felt like I was just playing another Mario RPG, but with like Pokemon mechanics. Zeus, why are you here? I thought your duty was to protect King Ramon. King Ramon doth prepare the ritual of succession with King Darius at the end of the seventh stratum. I have come hither to pay my respects to mine fallen comrades. Dost thou not think it thy duty to do the same, Athena? Do not utter that name. Do not dare utter that name. And why wast thou not? After all, 'tis the name thou wert given at thy creation. Athena, the 13th Egdroid, the embodiment of triumph. I despise that name more than anything in this world. Don't ever call me that again. Ah, yes. I had forgotten that it was Prince Ethan who bestowed that name upon thee. Well, well, little prince. Looks like the king wants you to have your very own bodyguard. Lucky you. Now come on. I've got someone special for you to meet. Greetings, Prince Ethan. Designation, Athena. Assigned role, Royal Guard. The pleasure's all mine. You know, that name sounds too serious for you. You should have a friendly name instead. Let's see. How about Olympia? I don't know, man. Athena's a pretty friendly name. Have you seen the Athena that's in Ace Attorney? She's as friendly as it comes. Olympia? Name accepted. Appreciation executed. Ethan. When wilt thou cease this futile game of illusion, pretending to be human? Thou art our ultimate weapon. Act as such. Enough! Nix. Olympia's not a weapon. She's my friend. I won't let you talk to her like that, you arrogant blowhard. Mind thy tongue, Abyssal Princess. 'Twould take but a fleeting moment to cast thee into oblivion. Then do it. What are you waiting for? Thou impudent wretch. Enough, Zeus! You're well aware that the king commanded you to protect her. Or do you dare defy his orders, huh? Yeah, Mario Mon had really beautiful graphics. The most surprising thing is that like it had a lot of unique backgrounds and assets that they used. Even down to stuff like the Pokemon centers being mushroom centers, the Pokeballs being capture hats. They really went all out with that game. What would Hera think of your behavior, Zeus? What would Hera think of me, thou askest? Very well, that's enough. 'Tis time I take my leave, for I must return unto the king. Yet know this, Athena, this discourse is far from finished. And as for thee, Abyssal Princess, I would counsel thee to temper thine arrogance. Farewell. And there he goes. Olympia, are you alright? I am now, Nyx. Thank you for standing up for me. Oh, come on. Like I was gonna stand there and let him talk to you like that. Listen, Olympia. You're not some soulless weapon, okay? No one gets to define you. Only you do. How ironic. Those are the very same words Hera once spoke to me. Hera? Hera. She was Zeus's right hand, his second in command, and the one he cherished above all. She's the one who saved my life. Olympia! Report the situation, now! Target eliminated. Good. How many of us are left? Olympia, this is an order. Tell me, how many of us are still standing? Remaining only 2. Insufficient energy reserves detective. Survivability rate approaching 0. As commanding unit, you will receive my remaining power allocation. Thank you, Olympia. Your sacrifice will not be forgotten. Error! Error! Energy transfer rejected by receiving unit! Zeus will likely despise me for what I'm about to do, but I'm certain of one thing. Your survival takes precedence above all else. Thus, I shall be the one to share my energy. You carry within you a potential far beyond what any of us possess. Something extraordinary. And Olympia, let go of this guilt. The ambush was not your fault. Anyone with a heart would have hesitated to strike down an abyssal child. Even I would have. He was not our enemy, merely an innocent caught in a cruel game beyond his control. Now listen to me carefully. You are not some soulless weapon. No one gets to define you. Only you do. So, enjoy the rest of your life, and protect Prince Ethan at all costs. I'm sorry, Olympia. The past cannot be changed. Sooner or later, I must learn to accept it. Next, let's make sure no one else has to suffer because of this war ever again. You bet. Huh? Olympia, that flower on Hera's grave. An Amaranthus flower. Ah, how convenient. Do you think this is Zeus's doing? It's highly likely. Come on, let's head back to Gutrun. She's probably wondering why we're taking this so long. Yeah, you're right. Oh, and before we go, thank you for being there for me. Don't mention it. Don't mention it. You know I'll always be there for you. It's so nice to have friends. Aww. Alright, let's dozy on out of here. I don't know why I put repels on. I wasn't sure if this place was gonna have encounters or not. Okay, there's the reason. This part of the area had encounters. Golem, Probopass, Golbat, Haunter, Exploud, the Dunsparce. Alright, I think now I should definitely grab myself some repels. Ooh, so you found an Amaranthus flower. Alright, time to get to work. There we go, that should do the trick. Now we just have to wait for the mixture to be ready, and I know just the perfect way to pass the time. And that would be... a battle, of course. Me behind the lab. I want to see just how strong you really are. Alright. Olympia, can you keep an eye on Ethan while he studies? I'd rather not have him getting distracted. I'm on it. Much appreciated. Nyx, I'll be waiting for you. Alright, how are we looking? Yeah, our team should be ready. Let's go. There you are. Ready to get started? Let's see what you got. Go all out and don't hold back. Let's see just how far an Abyssal Princess can truly go. Let the battle begin! Oh, I missed this theme. We haven't heard it in a hot minute. Alright, Captain Gutrun wants the battle. Or it's probably Gutrune. Gallade are... Oh, I see what you are. I see what you are, buddy. Alright, this is a little bit awkward because I don't have many Pokemon that directly counter Ether types. But I guess we can start. I guess for now we can start with like we can pull out Miyuki and then poison up you. Yeah, no, Mario Mon has a lot of quality of life stuff. Oh no. Oh, well, goodbye, Gallade. Yeah, Mario Mon has a lot of quality of life features. Basically, like, a lot of the stuff that you would see in the modern games like Scarlet and Violet. Plus, no ads! Oh, brother. Someone free my man from ad hell. Well, GG's, Miyuki. You are definitely slowly becoming more and more of a disappointing Mon. I hate to say it, but it's kind of true. Alright, Absol. What do we do about you? Guess we'll bring out the crab. Dude, there's no way both of you are doing Sucker Punch. Is that not crazy? Alright, down goes the Arbok. I can't lie, I am starting to be a little disappointed at that Dusknoir. Wait, Wilt Miasma? What does this do? You're kidding me. There's a move that just... a spread move that lowers accuracy and evasion? Okay, that's just mean. Oh, too bad for you, I have Aerial Ace. Actually, since another poison type's out, let's go back into Gallade and hit that Earthquake. Really? Frost Curse me all you want, that's not gonna matter. It don't matter to Gallade. Alright, now Gliscor. You're going to hit Swalot. Bro! Why was the only one you would hit my ally? Girl, are you blind? Yeah, that's what you deserve. Anyway. Go get him, Virgilla. So close. Lamau, you tried to freeze Gallade again. Alright, Swalot's down. Good. Got anything else in the back? Nope. Hey, fight's over. Such power. You're even stronger than Amy. I really gotta find a matchup that's actually good for Dusknoir, because all it does is just get in battle, gets hit by a dark move, and immediately dies. Kinda sounds like the actual Dusknoir now that I think about it. I knew you were strong, but this is beyond what I expected. And you're no slouch either. You gave me quite the victor. You gave me quite the challenge. That was quite the battle. But now, let me take care of your Pokemon. Ah, right. I believe the concoction should be ready by now. I'll be waiting for you in the lab. Alright, just one last check and... done! Alright, you did a bang-up job, matey. Oh, but of course. And this time, I will be the one handling the vial. Yeah, that'll teach him a lesson. Well then, Nix, cheers! The color isn't exactly reassuring. Let's hope the taste makes up for it. Don't worry, it's strawberry flavored. Oh, that's definitely a good thing. Cheers, I guess? So? Blah! Nix, what's wrong? You lied to me! You said it was strawberry flavored! Whoops. I might have bent the truth just a little bit. May I had to slightly fib. Anyway, Nix, how are you feeling? I guess I'm fine? Yes, I'm fine. I don't really feel any different. Oh, fantastic. That means the potion worked. Otherwise, you'd be writhing in agony right now. Excuse me? Oh, come on. It worked in the end, didn't it? That's all that matters. That said... Brody, rally the other captains. The preparations are done. It's time to go to the Porcelain Temple. Aye, aye, Captain. We'll split into two groups. One made up of 5 of us, the other led by the remaining captains along with Renak and Annette. Come on now, there's not a moment to waste. Meanwhile, in the 8th stratum... How much longer is this going to take? Hurry up! I'm nearly there, my lord. Breaking into the girl's mind is proving more difficult than anticipated. There! No, not yet. Well, well, if it isn't Amy. Vissel, how could you? How could I? How could I what, exactly? I've done nothing wrong, dearest Amy. Nothing at all. I merely spread rumors about a labyrinth bringing treasures, convinced a wealthy explorer of the mountain expedition to find it, got him to establish a guild, pretended to be an orphan to fall under his wing, only to be adopted, climbed the ranks and, ultimately, secured the highest position. All of this was part of my plan to find a safe passage leading to the very depths of the labyrinth. You know, it only took me 50 long years to put this plan into motion, but in the end, every moment was worth it. You what? 50 years? You have been excellent puppets, I must admit. Not to mention, I simply let Frey handle the dirty work so no one would suspect me. But now, there's only one thing left on the list. My dear brother will likely hate me for what I'm about to do, but such is the way things must go. It's a pity to utterly crush the spirit of his own daughter. Your brother? What are you... Oh god, that symbol on your forehead. It can't be! Farewell, my dear niece. Yeah, no, this shit is getting crazy. My lord, how do you feel? Never been better. Finally, that puppet is gone for good. Glad to hear it. So, what's our next move? I know exactly where that Idra scum is hiding. How about we paid him a little visit? With pleasure, my lord. I'm actually crazy that, like, genuinely nobody's getting left out in this story here. They got everyone involved, even our old professor there. Okay, let me make this shortcut. Huh. Oh, there's actually still more of this tram to go through. Kinda thought we'd be out of here. Ba-da-ba-da-bo. Alright, that path is completely off limits. Fairs. PP max. Alright, let's see. What moves do I want to max out power points on? Probably something like... I would max out on Solar Flare, but like I barely use... I don't even bring out Sunflora that much, nor do I get too many chances to use that move. I could boost up Wing Talon and Earthquake. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. PP max. Might as well do that since Gallade and Gliscor are easily my two most used Pokemon in this playthrough. Whoa, Caesar, calm down there. We can talk this out. Rocky, I know how you're feeling, but we need to wait for the ritual to be complete. Mache stamo Eshera? Kit needs me now, adesso, and I'm supposed to just sit here like a statue? No way, not happening. And what exactly do you think you're gonna do? Throw yourself headfirst into a nest of these monsters all on your own? Ugh. We will get her back, I swear by it. No matter what it takes. Alright, girls. Got it? If some shady punk shows up, we give him a proper beating. You betcha, sugar. Those villains don't stand a chance against our strength. Yay. Woohoo! Who's talking to you, huh? I said girls, not annoying nerd. When you say something's for the girls and the gays, can you include me and be like, the girls, the gays, and Cassian, thank you very much. You know, Mr. Rennek, your paper on the Lin region's ecosystem is incredibly helpful for my research. Thanks to your work, I managed to develop crops that can thrive even in the harshest climates. I'm glad to hear that, but please don't call me Mister. Why not? I just wanted to show respect to someone older than me. That's exactly the point. Wait a minute. Aren't you in the prime of your 30s? Yes, I am. Thanks for reminding me of that, Lixin. You're welcome? Maybe one day you'll understand. That must be how my older friends feel whenever I call them like old ass online. Oh, it sucks to be them. I'm not in that range yet. Ramon, don't you think Ethan deserves some answers? How much longer are you planning to keep him in the dark? For as long as I deem necessary. Knowing the truth won't do anything to help our cause. The truth about what, Father? This is something that doesn't concern you, son. It's better if you stay out of it. Stop dodging me already! I'm done with your lies! Who is Kit, really? And what did you do to her? Don't speak that name. You don't know what you're getting into. Arr. Something tells me we ain't exactly where we're supposed to be. Oh, don't tell me. You had no problem giving me this medallion and assigning me this ridiculous mission, but now you're refusing to talk about Kit? Fine. You know what? Either you tell me everything you know, or I'll let this medallion fall into the abyss. Now choose. Zeus! Nope. Stay out of this, Zeus. You impudent. Thank you, Olympia. Father, you have 5 seconds to give me an answer. Tick-tock. If I don't, step away from the edge now. 3, 2... Ethan, obey your king! This is an order! 1. Enough! So be it. You shall have the truth. Darius, commence the ritual. As you wish. Nyx, come here. Yes, Father. Take your place before me. Is this spot alright? That's perfect. You've taken the potion, right? Not a drop left. She drank it all, no worries. Yeah, my thanks, Gatroon. Oh, and one more thing. Thank you for waiting for the right moment to step in. I couldn't let the matter between Ethan and his father remain unsettled. Oh, don't worry about it. It was the least I could do. And seriously, thanks a ton for the intel on Mana. That stuff is pure gold for my research. Hold on a tick. You mean to tell me this was all planned? You actually wanted the little lad to hear every word? Shut your mouth, you overgrown ape. Keep it down or it'll heal you. Whoa, Gatroon, you can't be saying that. Monkey. Well, let's get this ritual started. You two, don't go near Nyx for any reason, understood? Don't worry, I've got it covered. I'll keep Brody's dumb impulses in check. I see. Nyx, place the Abyssal Shard in front of you. Now, stay right where you are and follow my instructions carefully. The potion has awakened your abyssal blood. All that's left is for you to remember how to shapeshift. Picture your body as a conduit of pure energy. Hold the image of your other self firmly in your mind, and shape your life force to mirror it. Easier said than done. Suddenly, a familiar feeling floods Nyx's mind, like a memory clawing its way back to the surface. This is it. I've got it. And she's back. Impressive, Nyx. Even after all these years, your body still remembers how it's done. Now, leave the rest to me. Yes, Father. I'm not sure if you've played Pokemon Unbound. I have not. I've heard really good things about Unbound, so I really want to play it one day. Father, who exactly is Kit? And what does being a Nephilim even mean? I deserve to know. I need to know. I once told you I had a brother. Do you remember? Of course I remember. You said he died in the Great War way before I was even born. But what does this have to do with... I lied. My brother didn't die in the war. I was the one who killed him. You what? Why? My brother made a grave mistake. One that endangered us all. I thought he had died in the war, but he came back to the city years later. Together with an abyssal woman. Oh boy. This can't be good. An abyssal woman? And you did nothing but... It wasn't just a mistake. His presence, her presence, meant the end of everything. He wanted the city to accept them, to welcome her. But an abyssal is a threat, always. So you exiled him? You forced him out of his own home? His family? It was the only thing I could do. I had to choose between keeping our city safe and losing everything. And you just let him go? You didn't even try to help him. I did what had to be done. As much as I loved him, it was for the protection of the city. I had no choice. I thought that would be the end of it, but years later, I discovered something that changed. Everything. My brother and that abyssal woman, they had a child together. A Nephilim. This would make Kit my cousin? What happened after that? I had to lock them away for good. I had them imprisoned in a crypt on an island far from here. But before we could finish securing them, Kit escaped. We searched high and low, but she vanished into the shadows and we never saw her again. That explains why Kit hates you, but why? Why is a Nephilim such a threat to both sides? A Nephilim is born of both worlds, yet their spirit belongs to neither. That alone is unsettling to many, but the real danger lies in what they can do. Someone like her possesses an inner force unlike any we've seen. Her spiritual energy isn't divided, it's amplified. That's why she can interact with both Ancient Relics, Idrisol's Medallion, and the Abyssal Shard. No one else can do that. And it's the reason why Kit was hunted, and why she had to disappear. But that's horrible. She wasn't a threat, Father. She could have been the proof we needed. The proof that our people in the Abyssals didn't have to keep living in fear and hatred. Ethan. No, don't try and justify it. You destroyed the one person who could have ended the war. I did what I thought was right to preserve peace. Do you ever wonder if there could have been another way? One that didn't involve pain, exile, or death? I do, but I still don't know the answer. It's easy to say what should have been done when you're looking back, when you're not the one making the choice in the moment. But if things had been different, if people had just tried to understand, maybe. But fear has a way of drowning reason. Unfortunately, Kit was born before I ever forged an alliance with the Yggdras. Had it happened later, after trust had begun to form between our peoples, things might have turned out very differently. The Abyssal Shard is resonating with my will. At last, everything is falling into place. Father, I meant to ask you this earlier, but how does the Abyssal Shard actually work? The Abyssal Shard is a wish-granting relic. As long as it's fueled by enough life energy, it can grant any desire your heart dares to voice. And what exactly do you plan on using it for? Well, I figured it was the perfect time to give you a gift. Oh, what might that be? Abyssal Shard. Heed my wish and channel my energy. Transfer the Abyssal Eye to Princess Nyx and bestow upon her the power it holds. Nyx, how do you feel? What? What just happened? Nyx, is that you? What is this feeling? I feel so powerful. I can climb a mountain with my bare hands. It's the power granted by the Abyssal Eye. It's yours now. Make sure you use it wisely. I swear it, Father. Hey, we got a nice little power-up. Apologies for the wait. The ritual took longer than expected, but we're finally ready to move forward. Our next goal is the end of the 8th stratum. It's going to be a tough journey, but I have full confidence in our abilities. Brody, go tell the others we're ready to move out. Make sure they're all prepared. Aye, aye, Captain. Darius, I've done my part. From here on out, it's all in your hands. You can count on us, so stay behind and protect Etria. I'm confident we'll succeed in this mission. You'll have my thanks. Ethan, Don't you dare speak to me. Very well. I shall take my leave. Best of luck. Alright, very well. It's time to get moving. Wait, I'm receiving a message from Silva. What? No, that's impossible. Olympia, what happened? The Abyssals. They're attacking Etria. How? How did they find out where we were hiding? Change of plans. Defending Etria takes priority. I'm coming with you. There could be casualties, and a doctor will definitely come in handy. Let's hurry up before it's too late. Alright, 7th stratum cleared. And now current level cap is 75. It's not possible to catch foes in the 7th stratum. Alright, what are levels? So we're currently level 68. Well, as far as we're at level 70. How's Odyssey going? Oh, it's been going great. Hey there, PCJ. How you doing? Losing my mind after some FF14 grinding? Yeah, that sounds about right. Yo, Epic Snivy, welcome to the stream. I turn on the stream and see Sekibaki dancing. Yeah. Look, I found a GIF before I started streaming. I figured, you know what? Why not? Why not just why not have the funny dancing? Anyway, I've been doing a lot of yapping and I need to get some more water, so I will BRB. Alright, we're back. For the most part, so far you guys just missed a whole bunch of lore. Cause like, it was the way this stream started. It was a huge lore drop for Olympia. Then we did a Stratum captain fight, and then there was a bunch more lore. And now we have to make our way back to Etria and protect them. Yeah, there was basically only one fight in between, like, the past tower that we did. Alrighty, back to Odyssey. Now, if I recall, Etria is in the 4th stratum. So we gotta make our way back there. Yeah, you can check out the VOD later and you'll get caught up with the details. Anyway, today is a really sad day for gamers. Rip Metroid 6 potentially, and also Gang of Dragon is hella dead. I'm sure you guys probably saw the news earlier, but about how like Nagashi Studios' website is completely down. Like, it's no longer active, so at this point, it's practically confirmed that Gang of Dragon is definitely dead. Man, like, that was our last hope for new Yakuza content, and now it's just gone. Yeah, and besides that, and then besides that, you had all the Mercury Steam layoffs that were done today. So rip a bunch of people who had jobs at Mercury Steam, and also potentially rip Metroid 6 because like I'm sure some of those devs were working on that next game. And I was more so looking forward to the next 2D Metroid, given how mid Prime 4 ended up being. Please, just give us the... Please, just give us the crash already. Like, we all know what's gonna happen. We know this industry is dying. Hey there, Aunt Jay. You know, it sucks that, like... It sucks that game dev is such an interesting creation and artwork. It's a really cool thing that people can do. Although, unfortunately, the reality of game dev is that like trying to make it a living is utter hell. Because that job can very easily be taken away from you, as we've seen multiple times in the past couple of years. Honestly, yeah. Like, the best you could do is be an indie dev and see if your game might suddenly blow up, or at least get a decent amount of traction. Any other method is just bound to get screwed over in the long run. You either have to... Here's how it works. You either have to be an indie dev and pray that your indie game suddenly blows up, or you have to join one of the currently existing first or third party studios, and then you get screwed over by the executives. Because, like, your game could be a success and you still lose your job. Yo, Sunset, welcome! Never trust the suits? True! Never, ever, ever, ever trust those suits. Yep, Visions of Monodevs are another great example of this. Because I think people actually really liked Visions of Mana, so it was surprising to see that they still got laid off. Maybe it didn't sell as well as they expected. Nyx, hold it right there! I'm detecting abyssal energy inside the Royal Palace. Chances are they've already made it into the throne room. No, they can't be. We have to get in there now! Ethan, wait! Hey, you two, don't go rushing in on your own. Father. Follow me. Yeah, like, Square, Rockstar... chances are, any big company that has possibly had layoffs in the past couple of years, not great to work with. Hey, let's go, Sunset. Build up that streak. What's the meaning of this? What in the world? I must say, this throne is quite comfortable. There's something delightful about looking down on everyone from up here. What's a human doing here? Human? Who exactly are you talking to? There's no one like that. Ah, silly me, how forgetful. And here comes the truth. You were saying? Brother? What? Zeus, get that abyssal filth off my throne now! Abyssal filth is crazy. Zeus, this is an order! Ugh, my ears. Do you have to scream like that? Relax, it'll show up when it feels like it. Patience, my dear king. How? How are you still alive? Oh, Darius. Is this really how you greet your dear brother after all these years? You know what? Forget it. Let's make this fun while we wait for Zeus to finally show up. I've hidden something in one of my hands, so what's it gonna be? Right or left? Go ahead. Take a wild guess, heroes. Bro said abyssal like it was a racial slur. He said that with so much malice in his heart. Enough of this nonsense. You are all so boring. Fine. You want to see Zeus? Here you go. Enjoy. That's his... Holy shit, just his head. Zeus! To bring down a superior E-droid with such ease. What kind of power is this? Oh well, that's a secret, I'm afraid. You're one of them? An abyssal? All this time, and you were hiding right under our noses? The guild, the explorers. Oh, absolutely. It was all one grand deception. Clearing a safe route from the depths of the labyrinth to the surface? Quite the undertaking, but you did it splendidly. And now, your puppet master is thrilled. And to think, all it took was a few well-placed rumors about a legendary treasure buried deep underground. Well then, enough chit-chat. Shall we move on to the main event? Ouroboros' plan. This is literally some cult CS3 type shit. You two, how about joining me for a little trip to the Abyssal Palace? I promise the views to die for. And what makes you think we'd ever follow you? Oh, hold on a sec. Let me spell it out for you nice and clear. Did you miss me, defective princess? Let's see. Same with becoming an animator. The West does not care for animation as it used to, and the East will crunch you to hell and back. It makes me surprised that the amazing digital circus is as popular as it is. But then again, that game in particular, that show in particular, targets a really specific audience, and not the type of like basic audience that other like companies applaud to. No, you wretched bastard! Oh, Darius, don't tell me I've offended you. All right, let me repeat my offer. How about a little visit to the Abyssal Palace? Bro saying that the way like you know who says, let's pick out a rope together. I'll head to the 99-cent store. Let's pick out a rope together. If we agree to come with you, would you let them go? Father, don't! But of course, I'll leave them be, at least for now. We accept your terms. Now hold up your end of the deal and let them go. At your command, my liege. Alright, ladies. Be dears and show our friends the way to the palace. So, got any parting words for your little heirs before you leave? Nyx, I know you'll succeed, even without my guidance. Just remember, I believe in you. We'll meet again at the depths of the labyrinth, I'm sure of it. Father! Ethan, the medallion you carry, try listening to the voice within it, and you'll find the strength to succeed. Make your mother and me proud. You say that like, dude, a lot of characters in this hack are fucking crazy. But Vissel especially. Well, it's time to keep my word, so I'll pack up and leave. It's been a pleasure. We'll meet again soon. You'll pay for this. The voice of the medallion? What did you mean by that, Father? Father, why are you vague posting? Oh, come on. Did you really think I'd keep my word? Well then, say your last prayers. Step any closer and your head's coming off your shoulders. Ah, I almost forgot. There's still one last droid left. Doesn't matter. I can always deal with you later. Until we meet again, my heroes. Apologies. I'm afraid it took me longer than expected and... what happened here? They all want power and vengeance? So, yeah, no, like... The greed really took over them. Here I am. I was just finishing treating some children's wounds. Nyx, Ethan, where's Darius? So about that, they were one step ahead of us all along. But how could that be? And to think that the mastermind behind all of this was Vissel. That's what Kit was trying to warn us about. We We have to hold it together. My sister, my father, King Ramon, they're all counting on us. If only I knew how to use this medallion. Maybe I could have stopped all of this. Ethan, forgive me for asking, but what exactly is this medallion supposed to do? I don't know exactly how it works. I just know that my mother used it to perform miracles. Sometimes I can feel an overwhelming energy inside it. Other times, it feels completely empty. I can't explain it. And there must be some kind of logic behind it. Ethan, when was the last time you felt any energy coming from the medallion? Just a little while ago, when Vizzle had us cornered. That's when I felt it again. There you go. And what was the very first thing that crossed your mind in that moment? I just wanted a way to protect them all. Great, I think we're getting close. Now tell me, what was the moment you felt the strongest surge of energy inside it? Whenever I visit my mother's grave, that's when I feel it the strongest. I think I understand now. Ethan, what is your greatest desire? I feel a bit embarrassed to say this. Oh, come on now, Ethan, there's no time for that. Alright, I'm sorry. I wish you could be here with us again. I want to tell her about my adventures, about the people I've met. I knew it. I think I figured it out. Ethan, let's go to your mother's grave. I'll explain the rest once we get there. Oh boy, can't wait for Ethan's mother to pop out the pop out the grave, and see Nyx's abyssal form and be like, Ethan? What the hell are you doing with one of those creatures? I didn't raise you to join up with that kind. Or I don't know. You never know, she might not be racist. Maybe a specific Pokemon is needed. I'm pretty sure that's where we have to use the Eevee. Actually, hold on. I think there was another path to the graveyard. Yeah, up here. Chopito. I suppose this must be the place. Yes, this is Helen's grave, my mother's final resting place. I see. From the way you talk about her, she must have been an incredible woman, someone deeply loved, not just by you, but by the whole city. She was truly a wonderful person, one of a kind. She had this incredible warmth, you know? Always so gentle, so patient with everyone, especially with me. Even when things were hard, she'd smile and somehow make it all feel lighter. Tell me more about her. She believed in kindness above all else. She had this quiet strength too, the kind that holds everything together without anyone even noticing. I miss her every single day. Ethan, and what did your mother look like? After hearing such beautiful words about her, I'd love to picture her more clearly. She was beautiful. She had long, snow-white hair that flowed like silk, and eyes as red as fire. People always said she looked like a spirit from an old tale. You wish to see her one last time, don't you? Of course I do. I'd do anything just to speak with her again, even for a moment. What was that? Ethan, the medallion! Check the energy inside the medallion! Oh, what's happening? I can feel a huge surge of energy inside. Are we gonna see her? Now's the moment. Listen to me. Use your powers to guide the flow. Draw it out. Let it surface. Come on, Ethan, you can do this. Yo, Tails. Tails? You mean like the hit series Tails? Owned by Bandai Namco, unfortunately? You're such a bright and kind soul. It seems like my son is under the guidance of a great mentor. Mother? Mother! Mother! I've missed you so much! Oh, my sweet boy. I'm so proud of the young man you've become. Brave, kind, full of heart. Helen, is that you? Oh, Olympia. Thank you for watching over my son. I owe you more than words can say. It's been a pleasure, my queen. And you, Nyx. You've grown into such a fine young woman. You really do take after your father. Thank you. Mother, you have no idea what's happened. So much has changed since you left. But I do know, Ethan. I've always been by your side, listening every time you spoke to me. It was you who couldn't hear my voice. Wait, how is that even? Ethan, it's because you had headphones on, man. Like... And you know how mothers are. They'll call your name multiple times, and even when you respond back, they'll act like they didn't hear you. So you have to scream louder and louder, or just go down and see them. The voice inside the medallion. The one father mentioned. Was it you? Bravo! Bravo, you're right. What a wonderful son I have. You see, the medallion's nothing more than a direct link to the goddess's energy, and to the souls of the Yggdras. The purer and stronger your desire, the more energy you can release. That's how you manage to drag my spirit out of it. Use this knowledge as you see fit, my dear. I trust your heart to guide you. Of course, Mother, I will. Those eyes of yours, filled with determination, give me great hope. However, I believe my time here is coming to an end. It was so heartwarming to have this little reunion, but now we must part ways. I will watch over you, hoping that you succeed in your mission. Modders? Mod, send this guy to the abyssal hell, thank you. Thank you. Ethan, how are you feeling? I feel a lot better now. I finally know what I have to do. Thank you, Gudrun. I couldn't have done it without you. Oh, don't mention it. It was my pleasure. Would you mind stepping back a little? There's something I'd like to try. Sure. Here goes nothing, I guess. Yggdrasil, hear my plea. What I ask of you is not a weapon of war, but a means to protect those I hold dear. Lend me your strength, that I may wield it for a noble cause. Let us bring an end to this needless war together. Oi, you mother! Ethan, what happened to you? That form! I can feel it. Your power. It's strikingly similar to the goddesses. I feel it too. It's the same power my mother once wielded. Is that better? I'm ready now. No more doubts, no more fears. We're going to dive straight into the 8th stratum. And we're going to finish what we started. Together. Let's go! That's the spirit I was waiting for. We're with you, Ethan. All the way. Now let them see what we're made of. Is this Ethan's doing? No, it's not. English was my first language, and I lived in America my entire life. I guess that word in particular just comes out weird for me. I don't know. Anyway... Anyway, let me go buy some new stuff. Guess I get some more. Guess I get some more healing for the road. Am I good on tents? Guess I could get a couple more. We're definitely good on max repels. We have plenty of Ultra Balls. Not that I really need to catch anything else. At this point, if I'm catching anything else in the story, it would only be like if I run into another shiny, or potentially if I'm trying to get the legendaries. I guess some more of these wouldn't be the worst. Where's the battle house? Here it is. Might as well fight some of these guys real quick. By the way, talking about moms, have you guys... Talking about moms, I've been seeing some clips of like the DMC anime. Or I've been seeing some clips of like the season 2 of the Netflix Devil May Cry series, and I swear season 2 was made specifically to rage bait me. It's we genuinely need the game Virgil to kill Netflix Virgil. I hate that one so much. You know, I thought Lady had the worst of the writing. But suddenly here comes Netflix Virgil just crapping all over the goodwill of current Virgil. You know it's bad when people are actually saying that he's worse than the one from the reboot. Like, bro, how are you worse than the freaking reboot one? Roy, Virgil's an anti-hero. But people don't understand. But he doesn't understand exactly how Virgil Virgil works. Dante Deadass said on the live TV his backstory. Bro would never do that. I don't see how this show... I don't know. I don't see how this show was ever approved. This shit is so ass. I'm sure the reason why Adi got away with this is because people really loved his Castlevania show. And granted, with Castlevania, there's not as much story going on with that series, so you can get away with more. So he could get away with making more liberty changes. 8th Stratum, Cyclopean Haunt. But when you try that shit with Devil May Cry, a series that has a lot more established writing to it and a clear depiction of how the characters are supposed to be written, that's not gonna fly. Oh god, we're getting to the point where the wild Pokemon are out-leveling me. We have got to be careful. Not me. Please run before it's too late. I'm betting $5 Dante and laterally Nero's parents. Oh god, please leave Nero out of this series. Anyone but him, man. Haven't we suffered enough? Oh yeah, Lucia fans are definitely giga cooked. Do you think they're gonna put Kyrie in this series? How do you think they're gonna do her? Not that she has a whole lot of crazy writing to begin with. She was always just she was always more of like a damsel in distress and nothing much more. Oh god, what if they get to 5 and then they have to add like Nico and V? Level 71. What the? Is that ice? That ice following me? Yeah, the eye's following where I go. That is creepy as hell, but I like that detail. They really hate Sparta. You can really tell that the way Adi is writing this series, that he's doing so specifically because of spite. It's so bad. I seriously pray for anyone else who has their favorite franchise get a Netflix adaptation by him. Damn, that Miss Magus has a lot of aura. Alright, let's just throw the ghost in here and then kill Miss Magus. Adi has no fodder, that's why placing a fodder in good light is a sin to him. True! We can't be having that now, can we? That would just be wrong. To be honest, from what I've seen of the One Piece Netflix show, that one seems to be handled with a lot more care than whatever Adi's doing with DMC. Because, like, watching that is actually really embarrassing. Actually feels really embarrassing as a Devil May Cry fan. Alright, Solar Flare and Iron Head. Oh, shift gear. That's not really gonna help you, buddy. Ah, song request. Alright, Snarby, what are we listening to? I'm gonna play some music that's fitting with how intense it's been. Alright, let's get a listen, shall we? Ooh, okay. Okay, this fits. Alright, yeah, shoutouts to Live Alive, by the way. Really good game. Not the shit ass fan game that we played though, based on it. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-do. See, Adi hates DMC5 is still his funner, yet he keeps referencing 5 alongside the memes like associated. Oh my god! Thank you for reminding me. He referenced the fuck ass chair meme too, and when I saw it, I was like, "There's no way this is real. There's no way he's actually referencing this." I thought this was like an AI generated image, but no, he unironically put the plastic chair in that anime. When the whole point of that scene was that Virgil was actually sitting on a throne made of Cliffo, made of like the Cliffo energy, but like the chair was just a meme. Why is there a freaking plastic chair there? I know it's not actually Virgil sitting on it from the images, but still. God, yeah, this song is really good. I would say for anyone who's tried Octopath Traveler before and doesn't like it too much, I would say try out Live Alive, because like Live Alive does a similar concept but makes more sense, honestly. I could play the Touhou Live version later on. Get away from me. Ah, man, Swallow's faster. God, this is such a freaking good remix. You love Touhou? I mean, look, I do like Touhou. I do not like I love Touhou. I love Live Alive. I do not love Touhou Alive. And if y'all were there for the streams, you'll know exactly why. But do. It actually astounds me how awful the difficulty of that game was. At certain times, the difficulty was just all over the place. At certain times, it was fine. At other times, it genuinely felt like I was in hell. And I wouldn't wish that upon anyone else. Let's see. In Adi Shankar's Resident Evil, Chris Redfield, a rookie cop from the RPD, will make out with Jill Valentine, a military agent for the BSAA. Stars does not exist in this universe. Oh my god, never let him cook again. Like, it's actually crazy they just allowed this man to be in the kitchen just because he made a somewhat decent Castlevania series. Yeah, one of my characters got crippled on the very first turn, and I couldn't do anything. Someone with a boss that one-shot you first turn. Oh yeah, the last boss in the last freaking boss in Sereno's story. That was some bullshit. Do. You know what? Let's get some more serious music up in here. I think this works as well. Kinda. But also because we're getting close to the end. I don't want to see what he'll do to Leon and Ada. Me neither, man. Me neither. I don't want to imagine what he would. I don't want to imagine what that man would do to other series like BlazBlue. Because there was a period of time where Adi was like tweeting a whole lot about BlazBlue, and people were genuinely scared he was gonna do that as a series next. Which, it better not happen. Oh, I like it. It makes me feel like I'm gaming in the 2000s. Well, wouldn't you like to know where this song comes from? This is the final dungeon theme from Mega Man Star Force 3, a game from the late 2000s. It's quite a vibe, isn't it? Wait, I don't think I've been in that other one yet. Bro, they got wild Dragonites out here? That's crazy. BlazBlue makes me feel so dumb. I'm so engaged in the storytelling, but trying to understand the story is like solving X and it's like solving for X. BlazBlue is one of those series that, like, you know how people say that Kingdom Hearts is too convoluted and confusing? BlazBlue is like if Kingdom Hearts was actually that, but unironic. It's a really good story, don't get me wrong, but like, I don't blame anyone who's really confused on it. It's one of those stories where you might want to like ask some other people who you know are more knowledgeable of BlazBlue's writing. Yeah, once you really hear it, it stands out. See, BlazBlue also has media like light novels that are stuck in Japan that you need to know the story. Yeah, that too. And that certainly does not make it easier. It's one of those series where if you really want to know everything about the characters and want to get truly engaged in the story, you gotta go out of your way to read some of the other outside media. A similar case could be made of something like Devil May Cry or Drakengard. I obey, I obey. I swear, if I switch into another Dark-type move... surprisingly they didn't go for a Dark-type move this time. Just in case though, let me go cripple that Ariados. Kill it? Oh, thank God we don't have to see that Retrocade again. That thing's ugly as hell. Are there wild Retrocades here? No, thank goodness. Oh, important scene. Oh, hey Matilda. Well, well, look who's here. Took you long enough. Yeah, somehow we made it. Matilda? Am I wrong or is someone missing? Oh, that? Yeah, about that. I was about to say, did Cassian get possessed too? Are those tentacles? Hell yeah! Ugly suckers popped up as soon as the rest of the crew stepped past the spot. I believe this is the Abyssal One's doing. It's trying to weaken us by splitting our group. Damn it, there's really no way through? Nothing doing. We sliced through a couple and bam, more just squirt out of nowhere. It's like a whack-a-mole, but slimier. Looks like we gotta sniff out another path if we don't want to get stuck here. Keep your eyes peeled, alright? Let's have another look around. Maybe there's some trick to it. Alright, let's go. If there was, I think we should burn the entire stratum down. You're worse than the internet trolls? Yeah, it's like the hit website Twitter/X. Alright, Tentacle, what's your type? Ugh, that's not a good sign. Oh wait, you're weak to flying. Alright, did it come back? No. Might have to actually kill all of these things. Whichever ones are here, that is. Listen, I was thinking, what if, once done, once all this hullabaloo's done, I'll help you out with your research. Ain't got much book learning on crop genetics or nothing, but I sure can work a field. I would be very glad to help your help. An extra pair of hands is always appreciated. But if I may ask, what prompted this sudden decision? We've always been on good terms, of course, but you've never suggested something like this. Oh, you know, just a little excuse to spend more time with you. Hey, someone likes you. Darn right, darling. But surely there must be other ways to... How? I believe I understand now. Feel like we're speaking on the same language. And who am I to refuse such a kind offer? Hey, look, they hit it off. Good for them, good for them. Oh, I have the repel on. Zero's just under-leveled. Shit. Oh, come on, that can flinch? Alright, let's try the crab next. I wonder if it's possible to catch the tentacles? I'm gonna assume no. Physical violence doesn't work. Guess it's time to switch to psychological warfare. Stupid tentacles! Your mom's so fat she... Huh. Well, that was easy. Hey, you guys! The tentacles are gone! We can move now! Oh god, this man was really about to do your mama joke. Hey, good thing we didn't play this game on Mother's Day, otherwise that would have just been plain rude. Alright, Drain Punch you, Wing Talon you. And good job, you killed yourself, idiot. Alright, just Wing Talon you and you should be dead. I remember my name. Will we ever learn their name? I'm gonna take that as a no. Alright, Drain Punch, Earthquake. Even to the very end, this leading team with like Gallon and Gliscor can generally handle almost any enemy that comes in our way. Not a whole lot of enemies that can wall both of them, if at all. Slipping and sliding and nothing's there. This body, it ain't mine. Can't feel it. I mean, that body must feel painful though, I gotta say. Okay, Drain Punch, Wing Talon. And the dude that reflects physical is gone. I actually do wonder, if I were able to catch those tentacles, what type would they be, and how high would their stats be? So, a lot to consider there. It's mine again, just for a moment. They only got their body in the last few moments. Got another tent. How must Nyx feel about tenting out in this area? Dude, I don't know about her, but I would not be able to get a wink of shut eye in this place. Girl's stronger than me. Hi, Sedinja. You're not really gonna be a problem at all. Again, still not a problem. We still have Dustnor here. Thunderbolt. Oh, hey Brody. Oh, hey there, little Spark. They stuck me on lookout duty while we waited for ya. We cobbled together a wee camp over yonder, getting ready for the final scrap. Go on in. They'll do a better job explaining the whole mess. I would do myself, but let's just say I ain't exactly silver-tongued, eh? I see. Right then, lass. Follow me lead. Over there seems to be a little shortcut. Hey, this is the Sacred Stone Battle Prep stream. Good, everyone's here. We can begin. I'm glad to see you all made it, despite everything we've been through. This place will serve as our command post. We'll launch our assault on the Abyssal Palace from here. One mission is clear. We stop the Abyssals and bring Amy and Kit back safely. We only get one shot at this, so let's make it count. Manu, on that note, there are a few things you're not aware of. What? Viscel is an Abyssal? How? That bastard. I swear, I'll tear him apart with my own hands. No one could have known. None of us realized the guild was just a tool Viscel used to carry out his twisted plans. And I understand your anger, Rocky. But if you rush in alone, you won't stand a chance against the Abyssals. And let's not forget, Ramon and Darius have been taken hostage as well. That only makes things even more complicated. Tactics ain't really my thing, so I'll leave the brain work to you lot. But I'm guessing you already cooked up some sort of plan, right? Of course! Who do you think I am? Even if the number of our lives at stake has grown, our mission hasn't changed. No matter what stands in our way, we will stop the Abyssals. And for that, Nyx and Ethan must reach Viscel. They carry a power unlike anything we've seen. A power strong enough to turn despair into hope. So we're just leaving out Olympia here? Is that it? Well, butter my biscuits. Y'all really got new powers. Coming back to Toho Live, the worst part about that was you had to kill Oku. I'm sorry, man. She went rogue. We had to. It was one of our missions. Also, notice how that happened during Mima's part, the worst part of the game? Sick! What are those news forms called, huh? Super Eekdra and Super Abyssal or something? Come on, spill it. What kind of crazy stuff can you pull off now? I've got this ancient artifact called Abyssal Shard. It's supposed to grant wishes, but only if you give it a whole lot of life energy in return. And I'm the one who can provide that energy. Thanks to this medallion, Yggdrasil can share her power with me. That said, we still don't know the limits of the Abyssal Shard, or how much energy is needed for each wish. I know the information we've given you is still pretty vague. Oh my god, they're fucking vague posting! Well said, Ethan. Let's try and stay positive. I'll leave the rest to you, Manu. Very well. We'll be splitting it into two groups. The first will be made up of Nyx, Ethan, and Olympia. The second group will consist of the captains except for Rocky and Guthrun, who will accompany the first team. Rocky might be the key to bringing Kit back to her senses, and Guthrun will be here to support Ethan with medical care, in case anything happens. Renak, Annette, and Brody will stay here at the base. If things go south, we'll need someone who can make it back to the surface. And that's it. We'll launch the assault as soon as you're ready. Alright, I guess before we can do this, please tell me there's like a spot set up so I can buy new stuff. Anything? I guess I gotta talk to Manu once I'm ready. Let's see. The true power is the power of vague posting. True! Odyssey, compared to other ROM hacks, is more story-driven and it focuses on every important character. Yeah, so I've noticed, because we've had to do a lot of dialogue moments here. Not that I mind it. I like it when Pokemon fan games focus more on stories. Maybe they can bore the Abyssal to death with vague posting. Listen, the Abyssal one. We got the way to beat you, but we're not going to tell you how. There's an answer for this, but you're not going to like it. Anyway, before we move on to this next segment, I gotta take a real quick break, so I will BRB. Alright, boys! Boys and girls, it's time to do this. Nyx, are you ready? Warning, once the assault on the Abyssal Palace begins, you won't be able to leave until the mission is complete. Additionally, the use of Arian and Fred will be disabled. Do you still wish to proceed? Yeah! Now we're ready for this. Let's do it. Very well, let the final operation begin. This will be our final battle. Are you ready? Affirmative. I think so. Just say the word. Then we move. If we hesitate now, there won't be a world left to return to. Let's go! Alright, no escape. We got this gun right for it. Don't come any closer. I can't hold it back. I can already see it now. This boss is gonna pull out some Omega bullshit. Oh god, please don't be like please don't be like the final boss of Paper Mario Star Nova. Okay, I've not played that hack, but I heard what Fry was saying about it in the end, where he was saying the final boss is really ridiculous. Something about the final boss getting like 3 to 4 turns for every 1 turn you get. Like, what the hell? I was watching that live, it was insane. Oh, I can believe it. I can believe a ROM hacker would do something evil like that for Paper Mario. Come on, Gliscor, how'd you not kill it? Bro, what is this Chimecho made of? Like, I know it's not steel, because if it was, I wouldn't be hitting it with poison attacks. When I'm in there making an insane final boss challenge and my opponent is ROM hackers, especially for shit like... Actually, no. When I'm gonna make an insane final boss challenge and my opponent is a Toho fan dev. Cause like, even for... cause like, I will say, even for how tough the final boss of like Shanghai EXT was, it was still more than doable, as you guys saw in the end. No, Shanghai was fine. Toho Life though, that final boss was some bullshit. Besides, like, I eventually saw what chips would work against the final boss and what wouldn't, and just like rearranged my deck to compensate for that. Pretty basic stuff for like Battle Network games. favorite original form? 100% Gallade. I love how Etrian Gallade looks. Super good. And then my second most favorite would have to be Dusk Noir. Alright, Drain Punch, you, Iron Head, you. Honestly, if it's like the average difficulty of an SMT final boss, it should not be the worst thing in the world. Because I can't remember the last time I did an SMT final boss and it genuinely felt like it was completely unfair. I guess Devil Survivor 1's true final boss if you go for a Lucifer. Not supposed to be here, it'll swallow you whole. And, ooh, Dungeon X actually had a decent enough finale as well. There were definitely hard fights in that game, but it wasn't like bullshit difficulty. Hey, Sunflora, we've barely seen you this adventure. Oh, come on! That frickin' bee that I hate. What do you guys think of Mega Beat Drill? Off topic. Why did you... whatever. Go. One run while you still can. Mega Beedrill gotta be one of the funniest megas of all time. Just because of how insanely they min-maxed it. And they thought that shit was gonna cook. Thank you. Even for a moment, I felt like myself again. And gotta feel bad for all these, gotta feel bad for all these puppets. Alright, we opened up that path. Karen! Lixin! There you are. I've already taken care of the guards blocking the way downstairs. Yep, the rest is up to you now. Get moving! The others are down below. Nix, behind you! We'll handle these ones. You go help the others. But there's no time. Go! Alright, let's get moving. Are there any Pokemon in here? Nope. No wild ones, at least. Let's avoid that guy. I hope I should be able to get 0 to the level cap by the end of this, I hope. Even if not, he still tends to do pretty well even under it. Just because he can, with super luck plus the with super luck plus the scope lens, it crits literally every attack it does. It's so broken. Ah, looks like you made it through. Huh, what'd you think? We already wiped the floor of the first wave. Come on, follow us! We can't waste a single second! Oh no, not again! You really love getting smacked around, huh? Nix, change of plans. We'll handle the minions. Go on ahead, we'll catch up when we're done. Got it, good luck. You can sense a sinister presence on the floor. Do you still wish to proceed? I'm going to make a quick save, because I don't think we need to go back. This room gives me the creeps. It's too quiet. Yeah, and that's exactly what worries me. Empty rooms down here usually mean trouble. There's something fishy going on here, Sekigoro. Best to give it a good once-over. Allow me. If there's any hostile presence, I'll be the first to detect it. Just don't take any risk, okay? I won't. Stay sharp. These constructs, they're unfamiliar. Not natural, not even mechanical. What were they used for? What in the world? What does this mean? What's wrong? Aspe, let me see. Oh, this can't be good. Mache! There are hundreds. No, there are dozens. No, hundreds of abyssals in here. And they're all frozen solid. What? Why? It doesn't make any sense. I have a bad feeling about this. What about the other place? I need to check something. And I really hope I'm wrong about it. Just as I feared. Don't tell me that. Oh boy. Are they dead? I don't think so. It's like they've been put on standby, waiting for something. I don't get it. Why would anyone do something like this? Because Visel is a twisted fuck, that's why. Damn it, I knew it was a trap! Nix, behind you! Oh god, Kit's here. Abyssal Princess, we meet again. Kit? Kit, wait! Stay out of this, you're not my target. Snap out of it, Kit! I know you're strong, don't let them control you! It's no use, Rocky. She's completely under their control now. I'll take care of her, just focus on the others. Got it. Well, well, you ready to get started? You'll regret ever making it this far. Alright, boss battle! What you got for me, Kit? 1-800, what's happening? Alright, same start, same start. Got an easy way to deal with this, though. Drain Punch, Earthquake. Alright, I definitely miss when she had the Golden Sun music, but at the same time, this is probably more fitting for the current moment. Yeah, nah, something ain't right with Kit right now. Alright, Cosmic Slash, Earthquake. By the way, Smaso, what is Screaming Tails type in this hack? Is it like Ether or something else? Alright, let's bring out Kingler, and now we poison... Or, now we Wind Talon you. Oh, you know what? It's probably Ether Psychic. Okay, get rid of... You gotta go. Well, I score... How do we deal with Marowak? I guess we bring in Shiranui. The drums of war... The drums of war are beating. Okay, perfect. Zero's at the cap now. Alright, Ironhead you. Solar Beam you. Sunflora, I know you're not the fastest thing in the world, but please be faster. Yes! Okay, Wish, that doesn't matter. Now let's burn you to death. Alright, and that's game. Ugh, I'm sorry, Nyx. Smart to switch to Sunflora. Yeah, because Kingler wasn't doing super effective damage to Marowak, because Ether resists water, so I had to bring in Sunflora to kill it. Kit, it's me, Rocky. Can you hear me? You gotta fight it. Per favore, come back to us. My head, it's splitting open. Stay away from me. Kit! There has to be some kind of parasite controlling her. We have to figure out where it is. Olympia, can you hold her down? Not without hurting her, or getting hurt myself. The only way to stop her is with a surprise attack. Allow me, then. Kozuki, what are you doing here? The fact you don't know means Lixen kept his promise and told you nothing. Very well, I owe him a favor. You? Let me go this instant or else. Or else what? Be late to be threatening my family, don't you think? Prince Ethan, doctor, find the parasite and remove it from her body. I don't know how much longer I can hold her. Ethan, follow my lead. Yeah. There it is. It's latched onto the back of her neck. It's completely fused into her skin. I'll cut it off with the scalpel and let Olympia destroy it. Ethan, you'll have to regenerate the tissue the moment I remove it. Think you can handle that? I won't let you down. Just give me the signal. Good. Olympia, are you ready? Ready when you are. Alright, one shot, Ethan. Don't let her die. Very well. Let's begin. Alright, I've severed the parasite. Removing it in 3, 2, 1, now! Kit? Kit, can you hear me? Rocky, I'm sorry. Kit, Oh my god, you're back! You're really back! I missed you so damn much, stupida. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hurt anyone. Forget it. None of that means anything anymore. What truly matters is that you're here and you're still yourself. But Rocky, I'm just a mistake. I never should've. I don't deserve you. Kit, I don't care what the gods say, or what some ancient prophecy claims. You're not a mistake, Capito. You're you, and that's more than enough for me. Oh, Rocky. Thank you. Ah, at least they're both alive now. Thank you for your help, Kozuki. We couldn't have saved Kit without you. It was my duty, Princess, and I offer you my sincerest apologies for how I treated you in the past. Don't worry about it, really. That said, I didn't expect you to step in like that. I must ask for your forgiveness. My hands were tied. Frey and Vissel threatened to kill my wife and daughter if I disobeyed them. But when I heard you were storming the palace, I hid here waiting for my chance. Why this room specifically? Because this is where my family rests. This structure, it's nothing but a container where the Abyssals sleep. Waiting for the so-called miracle, your father made the arrangements and they agreed. He and I kept watch, at least until the Frey broke the palace seal. So that's how it all happened. You must be Olympia, right? I'm truly sorry for striking you back in the third stratum. Nah, don't worry about it. Water under the bridge. You didn't have a choice. Nothing you could have done. Never had a choice, never let the ops win. But enough of that sentimentality. You're free, I have a mission to complete. Free? Gutchurun, Kozuki, you're not coming with us? I'm afraid I wouldn't be much of help. Kit still needs medical attention, and I'd only slow you down. No one knows what lies beyond that door. You're right. Still, thank you for everything, Gutchurun. And I'll stay behind to protect them, and my family. Only you have the power to make the miracle happen. Remember this. Abyssal Princess. Celestial Prince, Royal Guard. The fate of the world rests in your hands, and don't be afraid. Wielding the Abyssal Shard in the medallion proves you're the ones meant to lead us forward. Please, have faith in yourselves. We will. You have our word. I admire your optimism, but I'd rather keep my feet on the ground. Chin up, Ethan. You have the power of the goddess in your hands. Yeah, but... never mind. Alright, Kozuki, we'll do it. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Good luck, and kick their asses for us, too. Alright, are my guys healed? No. But we have a tent. Right. Are we at the last door? You can sense a sinister presence behind this door. Do you still wish to proceed? Yeah, let's do this shit! Let's go! Everyone stop! I sense an ominous presence. Huh? I don't sense anything at all. Frey, I know you're here. There's no point in hiding. Come out and face me. Can't I even have a little fun? Fine, fine. Here I am. Happy now? Frey, you... What's wrong? Are you so caught up with your sister's situation that you can't even finish a sentence? Oh no, that's not what's really bothering her. What do you mean? You'll find out soon enough. Nyx, it's all yours. If you need anything, just give us a shout. I see. You're bluffing, huh? It wouldn't make sense to fight her alone. On the contrary, I'd love to shut you up by cutting your head off, but I'll let Nyx handle that. No more lies. No more betrayals. You'll pay for what you did to my family and my friends! Your time has come, Frey!
The Abyssal Eye? How? Silence! You won't even have time to say your last prayers. If it's a fight to the death you want, then a fight to the death you'll get! Come at me, Abyssal Princess!
Yo, Michael, welcome to the stream. How you doing, my man? I don't think you were here earlier, so welcome. Oh god, you have to start with Gyarados. Alright, we're gonna have to get that Gyarados out ASAP. I do not want you to be in big trouble. Yep, Dragon Pulse and Dragon Dance. I'm doing well, and you? Good, good. I'm doing quite well. We're currently in the end game of Pokemon Odyssey, so this is definitely looking to be the last stream for the game. What? Oh, you have Mega Sceptile's ability. Okay, that's dumb. Alright, bye, Gliscor. Alright, Gyarados, and... yeah, just Cosmic Slash you. Yeah, that's a really smart start that they could have done. Alright, Miss Magius. Oh hey, I can also finally get my revenge on that Stantler from the first episode. Alright, Water Bomb you, Cosmic Slash you. Oh yeah, not Stantler? Totally not Stantler, yeah. Oh shit, great, okay, Great Tusk. You... alright, Mystical Fire, and Drain Punch. Wait, no, Leaf Blade. Oh yeah, Virgila's dying now. Goodbye. Alright, Mystic Fire again. Hopefully Minun is still faster. Good, perfect. I have a feeling on hard mode that Aggron would have had like speed EVs to make sure that he's faster. Most of the team are regional forms. Yeah, I've noticed. Haha. Impressive. Didn't think you had it in you to knock me flat. What's wrong? Didn't you want revenge? What are you waiting for? Stain your hands with blood. Come on. Are you planning to hand the job over to the little Eeg-droid? No, I'll do it myself. Olympia, restrain him. Nyx, are you sure about this? Once you kill someone, there's no going back. Kill him? Who said anything about killing? What? What are you planning then? Death would be too merciful for someone like him. That's why I intend to give him a punishment far worse. The Abyssal Shard? What are you trying to do? Silence! Abyssal Shard, hear my wish.
Turn this vile creature into what he despises the most. Force him to spend the rest of his miserable days in agony. Transform him into the symbol of the sacred tree, and use his own life force as the price. No! No, wait! Oh, damn! And now he's a tree. Now I understand what you meant. Turn into the very thing he hates the most. Nice move, Nyx. Nyx? I'm fine, Ethan. Are you sure you're up for what's to come ahead? Yeah, I have to be. And stay sharp. Whatever's waiting for us beyond that door, it's the end of the line. Alright, that's one abyssal down, 2 more to go. Your journey through the labyrinth nears its fateful end. What awaits you beyond this threshold? Sorrow, joy, despair, hope? The answer remains hidden, but soon you will be forced to choose your path. Beyond this door, there's no return. Will you brave the unknown and step forward? Then steel your soul and stand tall before the mighty foe that bars your path. Raise thy sword with pride in your heart and seize your destiny within the labyrinth. Alright, let's do this! Yep, he's a tree now. Father! Nyx, no! Ah, look who's finally shown up. My darling little niece. So, how's it going? Thistle. Just like your father. So serious, so dutiful, so predictable. How utterly dull. Release my father now, or else... Or else what? Come now. You're a little late for empty threats, don't you think? The ritual is nearly complete. Very soon, my master will send to power anything beyond you could possibly fathom. And as a tiny little side effect, purely incidental, of course, your beloved family will vanish into nothingness. Such a shame. I might even shed a tear. If I cared. Ah, I'm playing a... Oh, boo-hoo, Nyx. I'm playing a song for you on the world's smallest violin. Silence! Ho-ho. Struck a nerve, didn't I? Good. Let's make this entertaining, shall we? Alright, time to finally show this asshole what's known. Oh, hi there, Salamence. Didn't think you'd be here. Oh, brother, another Intimidate Mon. Alright, I guess I can just start attacking them. Okay, crit. Good sign, good sign. Alright! Good shit, Gliscor. Oh yeah, this for sure got even darker. Yikes. Goodbye, Gliscor. Alright, I hope Slacking tried to attack Dusknoir. Come on, man, you're not funny. Enough of these... You're not funny. Enough of these Intimidate Mons. Yeah, no, I'm surprised at how dark this story got.
And it's not even like that over the top edgy either. It's like it's decently serious, but not to the point where it's ridiculous. Oh, thanks, buddy. You're gonna kill your own Magnezone. I hope you enjoy that. What an idiot! Alright, next up is Omastar. Drain Punch you, Thunderbolt to you. I like Magnezone. As you guys remember in the Black 2 Nuzlocke, Magnezone was goated for like most of the run. Oh! Hey, another Dusknoir! I'm not scared of this thing. Dusknoir's been pretty mid. Bravo, bravo! Just what I was expecting from my niece. Excellent answer, nephew! Magnificent. Truly magnificent. Such a shame, though. So much potential all going to waste. Nyx, what were you even thinking? Don't do anything reckless, understood? Olympia's right, but at least let me patch you up first. Lord, he looks like even more like a Kirby final boss. Yeah, bro, put that Etrian Almastar in like the next Kirby game. Yeah, he was definitely harder. I mean, he had 2 Intimidate Mons, and he pulled up with Roaring Moon and Slacking for a start. What is this? Another one of your games? Not at all. This way, if you would be so kind. Father, we're here to save you! Wait, don't step into the ritual circle, it's a trap! Set one foot in there and it'll drain your life away. Oh well, it was worth a shot. L bait. Well then, shall we begin? What are you... Make yourselves comfortable. This will be the last show you will ever see. What are you talking about? Ethan, those golden horns of yours. I'm glad you had the chance to speak with Helen. Keep walking your path. You have the heart of a true king. Nyx, our time together was short, but I'm proud of the path you've chosen. Stay true to yourself, no matter what. I love you. Father, what are you saying? Enjoy the performance, my brave little heroes. A new era is about to begin! Amy? Amy, was it? It'll suffice. Welcome to the Throne Hall, warriors of Yggdrasil. You have my reluctant commendation for making it this far. Allow me to grant you the courtesy of a name. I am the Progenitor. Progenitor? Where's my family? What did you do to them? Father. No, this is impossible. You should have been dead for millennia. And so was I, but death was a trifling inconvenience for beings such as I. My soul was kept tethered by the Abyssal One until the right vessel emerged. From there, a mere ritual was all it took to return me to my rightful place. And so, I am again the Almighty Father, Mother of the otherworldly sea. Rejoice! Your long journey filled with hardship is at its end. The Abyssal Shard? But when did you... Olympia! Get the shard! Hurry! They're fast! Foolish Sheik droid. Merciless resistance is meaningless. You're nothing but a damn calculator to me. They blocked Olympia's strike like it was nothing. How is that even possible? They're about to use the Abyssal Shard. I have to do something. Abyssal Shard. Heed my call. Valamar, the Astronaut. Oh wait, wrong series. Nyx? Nyx, where are you? Where am I? Sorry for referencing Valamar. Force a habit. Ah, the Abyssal Princess stares at last. Where are we? Answer me. How fragile, how fleeting your rage. You stand within the core of the Abyssal Shard itself? The fabric of fate tore the moment two weirders spoke their desires in unison. There can only be one sovereign. Only one may shape the future. Tell me, lost child of the depths, what makes you betray your blood, your destiny, your god? Why do you struggle for those who will never be your kin? This Xeno-ass final boss dialogue right here. Why should I bow to a false god who preserves its life by stealing it from others? Huh. Suppose you're right. Suppose this false god must indeed be stopped. Tell me then, what solution would you offer? What path would you carve through this endless conflict? Ah, I see now. You cling to the fable of the porcelain offering. I don't know what you're talking about. Not yet, but unknowingly you walk its path. Ah, the sweet folly of youth. The porcelain offering, the forbidden fusel of abyssal and celestial mana. A union so profound it could shatter the Abyssal Shard's dominion itself. With it, you could resurrect the dead, ascend as a god, remake the laws of existence, but none alive know how to reach it. What are you trying to say? Foolish Abyssal Princess. Without the porcelain offering, you will never defeat the Abyssal One, and yet here you are, clinging to whispers of a miracle that may not even exist. My father and Helen, they believed it was more than just a story. They entrusted their hopes to me and Ethan. I see. However, I will not abandon my people to oblivion for the sake of a dream. Two roads lie before us. One where my lord rises and my kin survive, and one where they are erased forever. I choose survival, even if it means sacrificing you all. Then I choose the path my father believed in, the path Helen believed in, the path I believe in. If there's even the slightest chance both our peoples can survive, I will grasp it with all my might. Well said. A clash of wills then. A battle to claim the future itself. Which vision shall endure? Which heart shall shape the world to come? Come, Abyssal Princess. Show me the strength that dares to defy fate. A test of your resolve. Alright, Progenitor Amy wants to battle. Oh, now you know shit's real when they're starting with Fluttermane. Alright, Frame Uno, you gotta go. Alright, instant crit. Nice, nice, nice. Bro, Amy, your ideals are not shit. Alright, Cosmic Slash, and... wait, what's your typing? Oh, okay. Drain Punch, Rock Slide. Doesn't make a whole difference. I was aiming for you both anyway. Girl, are you okay? Gliscor was right there, and you missed your shot. Okay, this seems kind of normal. Oh no, this is totally normal, dude. This is just normal behavior between siblings. Right, Crobat and Electivire. We almost had 3 for 1 there. Alright. Let's do Ether and then Rock Slide. Come on, where's my 6 incredibly broken legendaries fight? I mean, look, you got Blaziken there for a new form. That's something. Snivy, those are signs of bad ROM hacks. I fully agree. If it's one legendary on the final team, that's fair. But a whole team of 6 legendaries. That's the type of shit that the Toho Life dev would have done. Huh. So this is the will that defies eternity. Perhaps the world deserves to see a new dawn after all. Go forth, princess, and bear the weight of your choice. Amy, I'm sorry, but you're kinda on fraud watch. I thought you'd be stronger. Huh. It seems your resolve has triumphed. What's happening? The Abyssal Shard has recognized your victory. Okay, but that's different, right? Because the whole point of, like, Pokemon XD is that they want you to catch the shadows. Thus, this defeat must pay the ultimate price. Congratulations, child. The future is now yours to claim. Daughter of the Abyss, heed the final words of the progenitor. To end all strife, journey to the deepest abyss, in the darkest land where death itself lies dormant. There our god slumbers. Soon, it shall awaken, and when that time comes, you must be ready to strike. If you truly possess the power to create a miracle, that will be your final trial. The 3 abyssal dragons shall rise as harbingers of the end. Their coming shall mark the world's twilight. Good luck, my daughter. Show me the end of your dream. Yeah, yeah, the type of shit that you wanted, that's only seen in Kaizo hacks. Or like really old difficulty hacks like Dark Rising, for example. Ugh. I remember trying that out when I was much younger. That shit was cursed. Is that you? Amy! Amy! Amy, you're back! You're back! Oh my god, I've missed you so much! Sorry for dragging you into all this, but there was no other way. I don't care, none of that matters. I'm just so happy to see you again. You've grown up so much. Not only did you conquer the labyrinth before I could, you even defeated me. See? You finally surpassed me. I'm proud of you. So proud. Amy, you have no idea what I had to go through. Oh, but I do. I saw everything.
Ethan and Olympia, they've grown too. Together, you're capable of the impossible. I'm glad I brought you together. You truly are an amazing team. Amy? Amy? No! Don't leave me! Oh, we know where this is going. Ethan's healing will fix this, you'll see. Please, answer me. Amy! Amy! Nyx, you gotta let it go. Nyx, you're back. No. Nyx, what happened? I couldn't save her. 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 I couldn't save her! All the struggles we went through, all the obstacles we overcame, what was it all for? No! This can't be happening! It's not fair! Amy... She smiled at me, even as she was dying. She said she was proud of us, proud of what we've become. Oh my god, I swear... Yeah, the moment that Ethan said, "No, this isn't happening," I was ready to quote the entire X4 death scene. Nyx, come here. Olympia, where did I go wrong? You did everything you could. It's not your fault. Sometimes, no matter how hard we try, we can't save everyone. I know how much it hurts. I'm so sorry. But we have to keep moving forward. Not just for her, but for ourselves too. How? How am I supposed to keep going? We'll do it together. We'll move forward side by side, just like we always have. I know that's what Amy would have wanted. Oh, Ethan, We'll find a way. I promise you. And we're supposed to fill your dark soul with light! Part 5. Those who challenge the stars. Alright, we got Gallade here, Gliscor, Dusknoir, Kingler, Minun, and Sunflower. Okay, the fact that there's a part 5 is insane. Main story complete. Congratulations. Okay, part 5 is probably post-game. Yeah, part 5 sounds like post-game. Congratulations. Amy, I promised I'd keep moving forward, even when the weight of it all feels unbearable. I'll live on. For you, for everyone who believed me, I swear. I'll find a way to protect this world you loved. Well then, Nyx, shall we get going? The others are waiting for us. Daje, Nyx, let's go together. Come on, Ragazzi. You know I can't keep Kit in check for long. Don't keep us waiting, Nyx. We've got work to do. Arr, we ain't saving the seas by standing around, lass. Let's set sail. Come on, princess. You ain't alone, alright? Now wipe those tears and walk with us. We've got your back. Guys, the curry I made is cooling down. You don't want it cold, do you? You made it this far with us, didn't you? Let's see how much further we can go. Hold your head high, little one. A real warrior doesn't walk alone, you know? Okay, I'm not the best with words, but hey, if you come with me, I can show you some top-tier memes. Come on, dude, now's not the time for that. Goodbye, Amy. And thanks for everything.
Yeah, we saw that from the moment we saw him. He was scrolling through Artel Rega. Shut up, Monsoon! Memes, the DNA of the soul. Alright, so that was Pokemon Odyssey. A very dark way for the main story to end. But given that there's a post-game, there's probably a true ending I can aim for. Side quest menu, FOE system. And thus we stop the apocalypse, but at what cost? Nah.png? Anyway. Really good hack. I've definitely been singing my praises for it throughout the game. But yeah. Great hack. Really cool concept that they did a lot with. I like how they had everyone. I like how like all the important characters were involved in the long run. It didn't fall into the same trap as like a bunch of other Pokemon games where all the gym leaders don't really matter in the long run. They're just kind of there as an obstacle and you never meet them again. Nah, they're all active players in the story, and even characters that you wouldn't think would be too important end up getting more, like Vissel and Cat and Kit. Definitely a very nice story-driven hack. I like it. And then, of course, I really like the design of the region, the new regional variants, the way that they rebalanced the Pokemon. They definitely didn't need to make every single Pokemon viable, but, you know, I guess if someone wants to bring their favorites to the end, they can. I would like to have an actual journey with a group in the Pokemon game. I feel like the problem with that is that usually whenever you're doing the Pokemon games, even when you have a group of friends that you're supposedly traveling with, they're always like either one step ahead of you or one step behind you in the journey. It's like what Pokemon X and Y kinda wanted to do, but it didn't really work out because the characters in that game were so frickin' boring. Alright, a heartfelt thank you to everyone who supported us and to those who will in the future. A heartfelt thank you to all the streamers, content creators, and players who... Aww! You're welcome, devs. I'm glad I could share this game. I'm glad I could share this game to my audience. And a heartfelt thank you to our moderators. Heartfelt thank you to the incredible team for standing with me for this monumental journey. Your passion and kindness helped make this journey unforgettable. Alright. Anything else? And that's the end. For now, at least. Aegislaw woman jump scare. So now if we enter... with the fall of the progenitor and the end of the endless struggle within the labyrinth, Nyx has claimed her rightful place as its new conqueror. Yet, the journey is not over. Beneath the deepest layers of the earth, a slumbering terror stirs. A god of the abyss, awaiting its awakening. The true battle for the world's future has only just begun. 3 months later... Huh? Someone's knocking. Who could that be? It's open! Come on in! Hey Nyx, how you holding up? We're on our way to Elixir's cafe opening. Thought we'd swing by and pick you up. Wait, Lixen's opening a cafe? Yes. Today's the big day, right in the heart of Telleriga. Hold on, what day is it? Oh no, it's today, isn't it? Bingo, you coming? I'm sure the others are already there waiting for us. Yeah, thank you for coming. I almost forgot. Let's not keep them waiting, shall we? Did you ever race a friend in a Pokemon game where you try to beat it first? Surprisingly, I've never done a race in a game. I've definitely thought about it. Because, like, I've seen the streams where Fidel did races with his friends on stream, and I thought, you know what would be interesting? Maybe one day I should try a race with friends and see who can get to the end first. Do you wish to go to Telleriga? Before I do that, let me go buy some more tents. Don't know how much we're gonna need in the future, but you know, you can never be on this. You can never be on. You can never be too on the safe side. Alright, off to Telleriga. God, if I could get people interested, imagine if we did a stream where we did a race. I would be on that stream. Yo. In that case, if we ever do that, I would have to think of some ideas of which game to race in and who would want to participate. On what stream? Oh my god. Kill all ads! Okay, Xeno, so, because Antje brought up the idea of, like, racing in a Pokemon game, I was thinking of, if, one day, maybe I could do, like, No, Snivy, not that game. I was thinking one day we could probably do, like, a stream where we race in a certain game. Thanks for deleting that message. We're not racing in that shit. Basically, maybe one day we could do a stream where we race in the game. And I wanted to see, I would see, like, who would be interested and what game would we do. There you are, Nyx. Welcome to my cafe. Sorry for being late, Lixen. I had a few things to take care of. No worries at all. Don't mention it. Feel free to grab a seat at the table to your right. I'll bring you something to drink just in case. I'm very so, Nyx. Didn't expect to see you here, eh? My god, look who's here. How's it going, Nyx? Kit, Rocky. Not too bad, thanks. Just trying to move forward, you know. Okie dokie, that's good to hear. Ah, Rocky. I'll join Nyx and the others for a bit. Got a few things to share. Daje, have fun then. I'll be right there. One for you. And the other for you. All set. If you need anything, just holler. I'll be right at the counter. So, what have y'all been up to in the past 3 months? Oh, well, I've been studying medicine under Gutron's guidance. It's really helping me get a better grasp on the limits of my healing powers. Daje, that's awesome! How's it been going? Pretty well. I'm learning at lightning speed. That's a lie and you know it. You're taking forever because you get distracted every 2 nanoseconds. If you tell another lie like that, I'll be forced to tell Gutron. Please don't. I'd rather face the labyrinth again than risk her wrath. Anyway, Kit. If I'm right, you visited Rocky's homeland, didn't you? How was it? Oh, you have no idea, Perdavero. If you think Rocky's accent is funny, just wait till you hear his parents. But honestly, they're the sweetest people, so kind and welcoming. And the food? Rega! Also, they totally approved of our relationship. Not that it really needed to be approved, but apparently, it's a thing in their culture. Oh, so it's official now. I'm really happy for you both. Thanks, Nyx. And you, Olympia? What have you been up to during all this time? Well, that's a secret. Oh, come on, don't be like that. What could be so incredible you won't even give us a hint? Fine, I'll tell you, but only if you agree on one condition. And what would that be? Honestly, there's no point dancing around it. Nyx, what's going on with you? You barely leave the house anymore. You've stopped battling. Is there something we should know? No, it's nothing really, just... Nyx, we're worried. If there's anything weighing on you, we're here to help. All of us. Per favore, Nyx. You don't have to go through this alone. Ever since Amy passed, I just lost all will to fight. That drive I had, to push forward, to grow. It's like it vanished. And now there's this constant lingering feeling. I keep thinking about what the progenitor told me, over and over. What if I told you I've spent the last 3 months researching the porcelain offering? Wait, what? Are you serious? What did you find? Nuh-uh, I'm not spilling a single word until I see the fire in your eyes again. So what? You want me to battle again? Exactly. I think the best way to get you back on your feet is to face the ones who've always pushed you the hardest. That's right. Lixen's Cafe opening? Pure pretext, Bella Mia. We wanted to gather the whole crew just like old times. And let's be honest, what's a proper reunion without some good old battles, Sage? I see. And you really think this will help? We do. You've always been at your best when your back's against the wall. And we'll be right there, every step of the way. Alright. Thank you, all of you. Mache, Shezi, anytime! So, who do I start with? Your first true adversary was Brody. Feels right to start where it all began. Brody, huh? Alright, let's see if I've still got it. That's the spirit. Go get him! We'll be cheering on you from here. I feel like after everything we've done, and how we got the normal ending, we should probably stop here for now. Alright, that is all for today. Next stream, we're gonna be playing something different. Next stream's gonna be on Friday, where we're doing Super Monkey Ball. Are you gonna go for a true ending, or a bad ending is enough? I'd actually really like to go for the true ending. So I'm definitely gonna do another stream of this next week. But anyway, thank you all for joining. It was nice having you guys here. And I shall see you guys next time. Peace.